gentleman is actually like my neighbor. His office, we literally could have walked from our office to this office, but of course we drove because they didn't want to get lost. But most importantly, he makes the most amazing pastries. And in fact, if you ever come to Southern California and you go to the prominent restaurants and bakeries and coffee shops, there's a good chance that you're gonna be tasting one of Tarit's yummy, delicious items. In fact, I've taken this to my friends at Good Day LA and they absolutely adored it. But the biggest fans are my kids. So get a whiff of this. Now, if you could just smell through the camera, you would probably be really happy right now. But what is this here? What are we making?
We're making chocolate croissants.
Look at how beautiful that chocolate looks in here. So sometimes you're eating chocolate croissants and you're not sure the quality of the product, right?
Yeah.
But I know for a fact everything you make is like amazing.
We're trying to use, the very best product for sure. Most people can make good croissants, I think.
Not like yours.
I hope not. But, I think to me, technique is one thing, but making sure we have the quality. And also, if you look at chocolate batons like what we're using here, most people will probably use one or two small ones. We use two double-sized ones. So every time somebody bites into our product, it better be amazing. And there'll be oozing chocolate in every bite. So that's I think that's the impression I want everyone to have when they eat our product.
So when you were little, did you decide that you wanted to bake?
This is probably my 5th or 6th career, and it's probably the best one I've ever had.
Really?
So yeah, I always love food, cooking. I pretty much my passion is to study something. So when I found baking, I think I realized that I had almost a language of baking already inborn in me. I felt like this is a language I didn't even need to learn. So actually, no, it's not that, but while learning it, I felt like I understood this. So far, it's the best thing I've ever done.
So 5th career. How old were you when you came into this industry?
I started baking when I was right when I was into my 4th or 5th restaurant, and I realized that I couldn't get any of the breads and pastries that I want from my vendors, and so I just went into looking for the right teachers, the right schools to go to, found him, and that was when I was probably late 30s, and yeah.
This is remarkable.
Yeah.
Because look how huge. I mean, I know that your pastries and breads are everywhere. In fact, the first time, I gotta tell you a fun story. The first time I tasted one of his goodies, I was at one of my really good friends' coffee shop, and she said, "Winnie, you need to try this almond croissant." I was like, "Okay, sure, I'll try the almond croissant." So I tasted, I'm like, "Whoa, what is this?" And she said, "I found him." I'm like, "How did you find him?" "I found him, and I convinced him to do my coffee shop because it was just starting. Her coffee shop was literally brand new, maybe a week old. And sure enough, it was like magic. And I had to find a way to get in touch with this gentleman. So thanks to social media, we're able to connect via Facebook. But I didn't know you started this business in your 30s.
Yeah.
This huge of operation. That's incredible. And you're not 35 right now, right?
Just a few years older.
I love it. I love it. Now, tell me, what is like your proudest moment from starting this business?
I mean, I would say for anyone who does anything in food, to find someone who actually appreciates our product or watching people eat what we make and have a reaction that like you do, and you're talking probably about my trend from BLK Dot. I think to see that their reaction is that this is one of the best things they've ever put in their mouth. That's, to me, I mean, it seems cliche, but it's really true. And I find that in the same vein as when I have my pastry chef Benny. He's been making beautiful desserts all his life, and the thing that he says it means the most to him is definitely when he sees somebody really enjoying what we make, and that's it, you know.
Love it. I love it. And just as a side note, we actually had our first Sun Group event at our new headquarters, and of course, I needed to ping Tarit for the pastries. And let me tell you, everybody that came, including Curtis behind the camera, was so happy with me that day. I mean, I felt I was a superstar because of this gentleman. So you gotta, you haven't seen the end result. We're gonna actually take you to his bakery that you can visit in CO Beach, so you can get a feel of what it's like. But from what I hear, there's a rumor that Anthony Bourdain used to visit your bakery.
You know, I don't know. So I've heard, and he, I didn't see him there myself, but I have a friend that saw him.
I have read that Anthony Bourdain did frequent the bakery when he came to Los Angeles, which I'm not surprised. Wait till you see this. You guys do right now. Right now, I'm gonna show you.